Straight away cutting across to some breaking updates that we're picking up, viewers, as far as Chhattisgarh is concerned and who will be the next Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh. We have seen how the BJP observers had been in Chhattisgarh. They had landed in Raipur since morning. We had seen how Arjun Munda, Sarbananda Sonowal and Dushyant Kumar had in fact landed in Raipur and were also going to be a part of the MLA meeting, which has now what we're putting out on your screens, that the meeting has in fact begun. And the Legislative Party meet is taking place immediately after lunch as well, and post which we will have the next Chief Minister of Chhattisgarh is also likely. Let me also bring in my colleague Madhurima, who's reporting non-stop on this story for us. Madhurima, please tell us more about what you're picking up from your sources. Of course, we have been looking at several front-runners in this entire decision-making when it comes to Chhattisgarh Chief Minister. There were several names that were making rounds. The observers are there in Raipur as well. Speak to us a little bit more as to when we can expect the next Chief Minister to be announced.
Well, Priyanka, we could expect a decision by the end of the day, and the swearing in could take place either tomorrow or the day after. What we're learning from our sources on the ground is that the meeting, the luncheon that began just half an hour back is going on very amicably. The vibe between all the MLAs and the observers is very positive, and to continue with the decision making after this lunch is over, one-on-one meeting between the observers and every MLA will be done. The Bharatiya Janata Party has been pressing upon the fact that them electing a Chief Minister's face is going to be an entirely democratic process, and every MLA's view will be counted. That is why the one-on-one meeting will happen. But what needs to be seen is that they want to elect a leader that could also help them win seats during the 2024 elections. But like you rightly pointed out, that the MLAs today landed early in the morning. The observers also landed earlier in the morning in Raipur, and ever since then there is an electric atmosphere in the state of Chhattisgarh, because they're all ready to choose a Chief Minister. And what we're learning from our sources is that there is an amicable atmosphere in that meeting. Everybody seems to be falling in consensus, and in a couple of hours we could have a name. We could have a Chief Minister's name for the state of Chhattisgarh. Priyanka.
A very important point that you've also raised, Madhurima, and if you could also expand upon that for our viewers to understand it better as to how the BJP strategy is going to work, keeping in mind vis-a-vis the Lok Sabha elections of 2024 as well. And with that in mind, if you could also speak to us about what your sources are telling you of the names that are in the forefront, post which, of course, we will have to wait for the meeting for a formal announcement. But if you could expand upon the names that are making the rounds and the strategy behind the BJP selection as well.
Well, Priyanka, the Bharatiya Janata Party is now planning to elect a name. What we're learning from our sources, it could be a tribal name as well. And in the front runner is Arun Sahu as well, who's been the Chhattisgarh chief as well, and had played a very big role in winning these past elections, because it was very difficult in the state of Chhattisgarh. But we've seen how Chhattisgarh, the BJP won the election and made a stable government that was not even predicted by the exit polls. So that could also translate in Arun Sahu getting the main seat as well. What needs to be seen here is that Arun Sahu has age by his side, is a leader from the grassroots levels, and has a lot of influence amidst the local cadre, and that is what is needed when one would want to woo electorate, specifically during the 2024 elections. Priyanka.
That's true, Madhurima. Of course, it is the modus operandi of the BJP to keep their cards very close to their chest. And of course, we will have to wait for an official announcement. But we will keep coming back to you, Madhurima. For the moment, thank you.